Let me ask you something, gentlemen. Have you ever wondered why certain things in the bedroom get labeled as forbidden? Maybe you've heard whispers from culture, religion, or just the loudest voices online saying, "Don't do that. That's off limits." And yet, deep down, you and your partner might be curious. Now, here's the real question. What if some of those so-called forbidden techniques weren't wrong at all, but instead, when handled with trust and respect, could unlock incredible levels of pleasure? The kind of pleasure that makes her crave you, beg you not to stop, and bond more deeply with you afterward? By the way, before we go further, I'd love to know where you're watching from. Drop it in the comments below. It's always amazing to see how far this community reaches around the world. And while you're there, make sure to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of these science-based, doctor-approved tips. Here's the clinical truth. From my chair as a urologist, when there's explicit consent, trust, and clear boundaries, a few once taboo techniques can safely awaken parts of the nervous system that everyday touch never reaches. They're not about disrespect, they're not about domination without care, they're about intentionally creating sensation, tension, and release inside a safe container that you and your partner design together. And biologically, these techniques recruit nerves like the pudendal and trigeminal branches, activate receptors in skin and fascia, and send ripples of arousal throughout her body. Emotionally, they allow her to feel seen, celebrated, even set free from the polite walls she carries all day. And practically, they make intimacy exciting again, fresh, playful, and unforgettable. For those who are new here, my name is Dr. Jocelyn Carter. I'm a practicing urologist with 5 years of clinical experience helping men and couples navigate sexual health with dignity and science. I want you to hear this clearly. There is no shame here, no judgment, just biology, psychology, and practical advice you can take home tonight if you choose. And remember, everything I described today only works when both partners enthusiastically consent. That means you discuss it first, agree on limits, and always have a clear signal to pause or stop. So let's break this down into 3 specific techniques. Each one may sound forbidden at first glance, but when done with care, it can make her crave more of you. Let's count them down. Technique number 1, name play, upgraded dirty talk. Think of this as dirty talk with a doctorate. Many women spend their entire lives being polite, pleasing, and restrained. But in a trusted sexual frame, using pre-agreed words can give her explicit permission to let go. And that, gentlemen, is powerful. Biology. Hearing certain words in the middle of arousal fires up her limbic system, the brain's emotional and reward center. Pair those words with breath on her skin and you're activating multiple sensory pathways at once. Emotionally, it's not about insult, it's about recognition. You're telling her, "I see your hunger and I love it." That affirmation can feel liberating. Practically, don't improvise. Beforehand, ask, "Are there words that excite you? Any that are off limits?" Write them down. Then, in the moment, speak them at the precise instant her body is already saying yes, when she's arching, gripping, pulsing. That's when language locks into sensation. If you're unsure, stick to observational praise, that shiver, that sound, that grip. Trust me, she'll feel celebrated, not degraded. Technique number 2, rhythmic spanking, the science of sensory waves. This one can sound scary, but here's the science. The gluteal region is packed with sensory nerves, including branches of the pudendal nerve. When you deliver a properly placed open palm smack on the fleshy part of the buttock, you don't just create a sting, you create a deep, throbbing wave that echoes into the pelvis. Biology. That wave stimulates pressure and stretch receptors, which feed into the same pathways connected to the clitoral network. It's not about pain, it's about resonance. Emotionally, done with care, it can make her feel both claimed and adored. The rhythm signals, "I'm here with you, I'm leading, and you're safe." Practically, always warm up first. Firm hand pressure, kneading, long caresses. Aim for the upper outer quadrant of the buttock. Avoid the spine, tailbone, or hips. Keep your palm open, fingers together. Think press and rebound, not slap and snap. Start light and slow, 1 or 2 per breath cycle. Watch her body. If she arches into your hand, exhales or stills, green lights. If she tenses or pulls away, lighten up or stop. And when you finish, always land soft. Palm pressure, a kiss, soothing strokes. This aftercare is what transforms intensity into trust. Technique number 3, hair pulling, claimed with care. This is perhaps the most misunderstood. Done wrong, it's painful. Done right, it's unforgettable. Biology. The scalp is one of the most nerve-dense areas in the body, wired by branches of the trigeminal nerve. A steady pull close to the scalp sends a wave down the spine through the pelvic floor. Emotionally, many partners describe it as primal, a feeling of being claimed but still safe. It can heighten surrender, deepen intimacy, and carve the memory into her nervous system. Practically, safety first. Skip this if there are neck issues, migraines, or extensions. Gather a small handful of hair close to the scalp with your fingers curved like a hook. Don't grab the ends. Choose one direction, back or up. Hold for 1 to 2 breaths, then release. Time the pull with a thrust or a kiss. Exhale as you engage so your bodies sink. End with a scalp massage to soothe the nerves and return warmth. Now here's how you bring these together without chaos. Frame, invite her beforehand. Example, do you still want to try that rhythm game with name play and maybe a little hair at the base? Wait for a clear yes. Build, begin with steady breath-to-breath touch. Speak a first safe phrase. Add one element at a time. Crest, when her body is saying yes, increase pressure or tempo slightly. This is where edgier words belong. Land, ease off, hold her. Tell her one thing you loved about how she responded. That arc, frame, build, crest, land, is what transforms forbidden into unforgettable. Gentlemen, let's clear the air. These are not games for proving loyalty or testing boundaries. They are for couples who are already rooted in respect. If either of you feels shame, awkwardness, or uncertainty afterward, normalize it. Talk, debrief, ask, what did you love? What should we change? Do you feel good? That conversation afterward is just as intimate as the moment itself. It reassures her nervous system that she is safe, loved, and desired. And it reassures you that you're growing together, not apart. So here's my final message to you. Age does not mean the end of exploration. In fact, as we mature, what our partners crave is not wild performance, but attentive play. The kind where every yes is honored, every no respected, and every boundary becomes a canvas for deeper connection. If you take one thing away from this video, let it be this. Your best sex is not behind you. It's ahead of you, designed moment by moment with the woman you love. If this resonated with you, hit that like button, share it with a friend who might need it, and subscribe so you never miss these honest, science-based conversations. And I'd love to hear in the comments, which of these 3 techniques sparked the most curiosity for you? Gentle smile. Remember, small changes create big freedom. You're not crossing a line, you're drawing one together. And when you play inside it with care and courage, that's when intimacy becomes unforgettable. I'm Dr. Jocelyn Carter, and I'll see you in the next video.